Gather round, little listeners, for a grand adventure. Tonight, we'll dive into The Elephant's Golden Dream, a story about a gentle giant, a sparkly promise, and a very important lesson about who to trust.
In the heart of the ancient whispering Brahmaranya forest lived a truly magnificent elephant named Karpuratilaka. His enormous body, the color of twilight clouds, moved gracefully through the towering trees, his long ivory tusks gleaming in the sun. He loved to spray cool water with his trunk and crunch on sweet berries. But he wasn't alone. Hidden in the rustling bushes, a family of lean, hungry jackals watched his every move. If only that colossal creature were to, stop moving, one jackal whispered. We'd have enough food for ages. Their little tummies growled with anticipation as they imagined a grand feast. Then, an old, scruffy jackal whose fur was a bit faded and whose tail swayed with cunning stepped forward from the group. His eyes, usually sly, sparkled with an even cleverer mischief. "Leave it to me, my friends," he declared with a low, confident growl. "I possess an intelligence so sharp, I shall bring about the mighty elephant's end." He left his excited companions and padded softly towards the giant, his paws barely disturbing the fallen leaves. When he was just a little distance away, he lowered himself into a respectful bow, his nose almost touching the damp earth. "Greetings, sire," the old jackal chirped, his voice surprisingly sweet. "Please grant a humble creature the favor of your magnificent glance." Karpuratilaka, the grand elephant with his huge, gentle eyes, tilted his head curiously. "Who are you, little one?" he rumbled, his voice like the earth's softest tremor. "And what brings you before me today?" The clever jackal stood tall, puffing out his chest. "I am a special messenger, sent by all the forest animals who live here among these ancient trees," he explained, a theatrical flourish with his paw. "We have no king, your majesty, and a kingdom without a ruler is simply not right. After much thoughtful discussion and many important meetings, we, the animals, have all decided to choose you as our wise and powerful king," the jackal declared with an air of great solemnity. "You, noble Karpuratilaka, are blessed with every princely quality, from your strength to your calm wisdom. There is truly no other creature in this entire forest more suited to reign over us than your magnificent self." The elephant felt a warm wave of pride wash over him, imagining a crown resting on his majestic head. "The precise moment for your royal coronation is now approaching," the jackal urged, his voice filled with false urgency. "Do not delay, your majesty, for such an auspicious time will surely pass if we wait." The old jackal gave a quick, almost invisible wink to himself, then turned smoothly and trotted briskly away. Karpuratilaka, whose heart was now pounding with the thrilling thought of being king, didn't hesitate for a second. "A king? Me!" he thought excitedly, his massive feet beginning to follow the small, quick jackal. He walked faster and faster, his mind envisioning grand feasts and loyal subjects, totally focused on his dreams of power. He hardly noticed where his huge, heavy steps were taking him, eager not to miss his grand coronation. Suddenly, with a gigantic, squishy SPLOOSH, Karpuratilaka's front legs plunged deep into a hidden, muddy bog. His heavy body followed, sinking quickly into the thick, dark mire. He trumpeted loudly, a sound of pure panic, as the mud gripped him tighter and tighter. The more he struggled, trying to pull his powerful legs free, the deeper into the gooey swamp he sank, feeling the cold, squelching mud rise around his belly. Fear, like a dark cloud, enveloped the once proud elephant. "Help!" he cried out, his voice now desperate and shaky. "Friend jackal!" Karpuratilaka bellowed, his voice thick with fear and mud. "Where are you? I'm trapped fast in this awful bog. What? Oh, what shall I do?" I can't get out, and I fear I will surely perish here." His massive head swung from side to side, searching frantically for the cunning little messenger. "Please, little friend, come back. You must come back and help me," he pleaded, his once proud voice now small and full of terror. The old jackal, hidden just beyond a cluster of ferns, watched with a cruel, satisfied smile. The old jackal stepped out, his small, nimble body carefully avoiding the muddy edges of the bog. A wicked, satisfied laugh escaped him, echoing eerily through the quiet forest. "My dear sire," he sneered, his voice dripping with sarcasm, "why, simply hold on to the very tip of my tail with your grand trunk and pull yourself out. It's that easy." His eyes gleamed with cold amusement. "You, an enormous elephant, believed the words of a small creature like me? Now you must bear the heavy consequences of your own foolishness, King." "After all," the jackal continued, his tone turning cold and harsh, "it is a well-known truth that keeping company with those who are bad will only lead you into trouble. No good will ever come your way if you listen to cunning whispers." With that final cruel remark, the old jackal turned and trotted away happily into the shadows. Alone and abandoned, the magnificent Karpuratilaka eventually sank completely into the inescapable mud, his strength fading away. Soon after, the entire family of jackals emerged from their hiding spots, their eyes gleaming, ready to feast for many happy months upon the fallen king. This sad tale teaches us a very important lesson. Dear children, just like Karpuratilaka the elephant, we must always be careful about who we trust and listen to. Don't let wishes for power or fancy titles make you blind to the true intentions of others. Always choose your friends and advisors wisely, for bad company can lead even the strongest among us into deep trouble. Remember, true wisdom means understanding that good character is far more valuable than any crown.
Ever dreamed of being the hero? Now you get to be the star. Your adventure starts at TalesMio. Visit talesmio.com now.